In 6.2, we're doing confidence intervals for the mean, but it's based on a small sample with that population standard deviation not known. And I'm going to show you a slightly different route to go with this, showing you a list. So instead of given the mean and the standard deviation, you're going to have to start by inputting a list. What we're going to do is input the list of SAT scores and develop a 90% confidence interval about the mean for SAT scores. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is enter in all of this data into a list. So I'm going to hit Stat and Edit, and then just to save time, I already entered 1704, 1940, all of these SAT scores into List 1. What I'm going to do next is do my stat, and I'm going to go over to tests, and I'm going to arrow down. Notice by the number 7 there's a down arrow. That means there's more below it. And the next one down, number 8, is the T interval, and that's the one I want to choose. Since I'm using a list, I'm going to leave it as data. And I'm going to go down and tell it which list. Since it was in list 1, I'm going to hit second and L1. Frequency, you're going to leave at 1. And we chose to do a 90% confidence level, so I'll leave it as 0.9 and then down to calculate. Your T interval, 1618 to 1913.7, and it'll give you the mean and the standard deviation and your N value. On these, when you are looking up your T values on the chart, just be aware that you're going to be working with degrees of freedom rather than N, and your degrees of freedom would be N minus 1, in this case 7.